The road's blocked now.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, guys, but unless Ellis knows how to build a monster truck, we ain't driving through this.
Ain't no way to drive around this mess. Let's walk it.
No sense grabbing a car. Let's keep moving.
Sorry, folks. This car is capable of miracles, but it can't drive over 20 miles of parked cars. I think we're walking.
Damn you, Jimmy Gibbs Jr.
Wow, look at all these cars. Poor dumb bastards, they thought they could escape on foot. Wait, that's what we're doing.
These abandoned cars go on for miles.
Maybe they left them when they got rescued.
Uh-huh, that's probably it.
That's one theory.
I do not want to walk all the way to New Orleans. You do realize, if this Jimmy Gibbs guy had driven a monster truck, we'd be home free right now. Well, the ride was nice while it lasted.
Hell, it got us this far. We'll find another way to New Orleans.
I used to go to the mall as a kid. Look where that got us.
Look, searchlights. I bet that's Whispering Oaks.
Look, let's just head on to the lights. Maybe someone is in there.
That'd be Whispering Oaks Amusement Park right there.
Hey, Whispering Oaks. Shit, I used to go there when I was a kid.
Oh, good. Now we can die there as adults.
There's a sign for the amusement park. And a bunch of old guys called the Midnight Riders.
Hey, the Midnight Riders. Best backup singers you ever want to hear.
Oh, God, to be in one of these buses when it hit.
I think our options are keep moving down the road towards those lights or die here. Anyone in the die here camp? No? Then let's move out.
Well, this isn't the way I saw it. But I'm sorry I'm gonna have to leave you here. Sorry, guys. Guess it wasn't such a hot idea after all.
Don't sweat it, Ellis. At least you got us out of that mall.
Yeah, Ellis. That was some good driving.
Don't sweat it, Ellis. It was amazing of you to get us this far.
Guys, can I have a second with the car? Alone? I just need to say goodbye. Hey guys, can I have a second? Alone with the car? I got some things that need saying.
I understand. Take as long as you need.
Well, this is it. Let's not make it harder than it needs to be. You are the most beautiful thing I've ever sat between. I love you. We had a good time. I will always love you. You did good. Thank you. We couldn't have done it without you. Man, this was the best day of my life.
Looks like people were heading towards Whispering Oaks.
Do you think the zombies left the lights on for us?
A Ferris wheel and lights on. What isn't to love? There's a motel up there.
Whispering Oaks Motel? Shit, I know where we are.
That must be the amusement park.
There it is. Whispering Oaks. Man, I had some time there.
Dude, they got the park all lit up.
Of course the bridge is blocked.
Well, there's the amusement park. Now, how do we get there? I sure as hell ain't going in no haunted house. Ellis, are you even tall enough to go on those rides? Whispering Oaks! I'll buy the first ride, Ellis!
Whispering Oaks! We made it. Looks like they set up here.
I don't think zombies turned those lights on.
Whispering Oaks. We made it.
Maybe someone is still here.
Yeah, it could have been some sort of evac zone. At least they had power.
Lights on, but nobody's home. Well, nobody but the zombies. Man, I loved this place as a kid.
You gotta be this tall to get in here, Ellis. Sorry, buddy. You'll be missed.
Well, aren't you a real comedian?
I'm just playing with you, man.
You keep it up with the hot jokes and I won't.
Elephant ears, funnel cakes, corn dogs. Man, these signs are bringing back some memories. All right, look. Let's just find a corn dog stand and hold out there.
Buddy, if you can get me out of this alive, I will deep fry you an entire goddamn cow.
I find a burger tank in this place. I'm gonna be a one-man cheeseburger apocalypse. Once the world goes back to normal, I'm buying you guys a steak dinner.
Coach, if we make it to New Orleans, I'm buying everyone a fully automatic sniper rifle with a laser scope and a whole box of armor-piercing rounds. Midnight Riders? Is this one of those old guy bands?
Hey, check it out, man. That's the Midnight Riders.
Hey, the Midnight Riders. I used to love that band. Best pyrotechnics in the business.
Never heard of them. They any good?
Yeah, they're a pretty big deal, all right.
Hell yes. I got all their albums. Even their new stuff that ain't no good.
The Midnight Riders. So they ride midnight? Or they ride at midnight? I don't know, I hate classic rock. The Midnight Riders. Yeah, I think my dad liked them back in the 18th century.
You kidding me? They were. No, not really. They had one good song. Best light show in the business, though.
Midnight Riders. Yeah, they must be a pretty big deal if they're playing at the Fairgrounds.
Gotta reach for the top, stay on the mountain. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Stay on that mountain? That doesn't sound like very good advice.
Stay on that mountain, man. That's the first single of their 10 Past Midnight album. I love that song. I heard they got to cancel a concert if there's a breeze, because any town downwind, catch on fire.
Every lady's crazy when her daddy's not around. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Every lady present's getting a headache.
Every lady's crazy. Never been recorded, only played live. You know the Riders, Coach. Yeah, I saw them in 07, front row center. Lost my eyebrows.
Ellis, I bet you won all the girls' teddy bears.
You must be this tall to ride. Sorry, Ellis. It's been real, man.
Anybody else find this peanut thing a little terrifying?
I think I've had nightmares with this peanut.
That peanut man's got wild, crazy eyes. I don't like that peanut.
How can you not like Little Peanut? I love this little guy. You guys are jaded. I used to have his toys when I was just bite-sized. That little stuffed peanut was the best friend a boy could have.
A peanut-themed amusement park. Oh man, the South is taking some getting used to.
As far as evac centers go, this is not the worst place to hole up.
Damn it. They can't keep a candy machine filled up around here?
We should head towards those searchlights. If there's a refugee camp here, it'll be where the power is.
Maybe people are still alive in the stadium. Our only way is through the park.
Man, would you look at all these rides? And no lines! Wish we weren't in such a hurry. Man, it is like we bought the park and got every ride to ourselves. You know, that was the third thing I was gonna do if I ever won the lottery. Hey, can we stop and make some cotton candy? Seriously. Man, what are y'all in a hurry for? This is awesome. Holy shit, guys! Kittyland!
Sometimes it feels like we babysitting, doesn't it?
He's like a 5-year-old with guns and a comprehensive grasp of every swear word in the English language.
He is making the best of a bad situation.
I want to ride one. Just one. Just let me ride the Screaming Oak once. Man, when are we ever gonna be here again?
I was a little peanut riding these. This here was my favorite.
Now I want to ride one.
I wish I could be that happy. To hell with it. Woo! Kittyland!
A fenced-in carousel? Is this where they took child prisoners on day trips?
Hey, there's a safe room in the Tunnel of Love.
All right, but keep your hands to yourself.
Everybody in the Tunnel of Love.
The boardwalk still smells like popcorn, and the back alley still stinks like piss.
Well, looks like we're going through the Tunnel of Love, people. No hanky-panky.
This is the most relaxing safe room I've ever been in.
You got your wish, Ellis. We're in an amusement park ride.
This ain't that kind of ride, Nick. This is where you make out with your girlfriend.
This is the longest tunnel of love I've ever seen.
I bet Nick remembers the tunnel of love being this long.
I don't remember the tunnel of love being this long. I must have had something else on my mind.
Bringing back any memories, Coach? You, a cheeseburger, romance in the air?
How many tunnel of love memories you got, Nick?
Huh, several, easily.
So, Coach was on the football team. What were you on, Nick? Debate team, varsity suit wearing?
Back in the day, I had some posters that would have looked good in this light.
Gee, my bedroom was painted like this when I was a kid. Baby blue. I think my dad wanted a boy.
This isn't very romantic. Why couldn't I have been in Vegas when the infection hit? Or even Atlantic City? Instead, I'm trapped in some goddamn hillbilly tunnel of love. Did you see that sign out front? Cousins only day today.
No, this ain't gonna be cool. You ain't right in the head, boy.
Sorry, Coach, you know what I mean.
So, when you came here, Nick, did they give you a smaller swan to ride on by yourself?
Not cool, Rochelle. No holding hands, please.
I have never gone to a tunnel of love. In my neighborhood, we just had the underpass of unwanted advances. I never liked the tunnel of love. Sitting in a big plastic swan in a half-foot of water? That ain't romantic, that's just stupid. Give me a ballpark on tunnel of love makeouts, Nick. Under 20? Under 10? 5?
Dude, I ain't got no love for these zombies.
These infected do not respect lines.
I ever tell you about the time me and Keith snuck into a tunnel of love? Man, if you get your spit thick enough, you see, y'all can hang a loogie off the overhang, right? So when smooching sons of bitches behind you...
Okay, Ellis, this is really not the best time.
Okay, one thing video games have taught me. Good shit always comes in vents.
First time I ever couldn't wait to get out of the tunnel of love.
Oh man, that's the Screaming Oak.
I hate roller coasters. Okay, the only way to get over is to get on the coaster's track.
Running the Screaming Oak. Now, don't that beat all?
I can see the stadium. There's lights on in the stadium.
Midnight Riders are supposed to play here?
Maybe people are still alive in the stadium.
Looks like they were using the stadium. Let's head over there.
How are we gonna signal that helicopter?
We need something big to signal the copter.
I know how we can signal that chopper. Let's get inside the stadium. I have an idea. Ellis, you ready to rock?
I was born ready. So yes. So we gotta set up to rock and then fight zombies. What next? Dinosaurs flying down from the sky and shooting lasers out their eyes?
Wow. That's really cool. I'm sure Dusty will be honored. Final evacuation is in the stadium.
I ever tell you about the time my buddy Keith fell out the roller coaster? Yeah, he didn't drop far, mind you, just onto the tracks, but the Carnival people wouldn't stop the ride because all the other people paid good money and Keith snuck on for free, so he had to dodge for like 20 minutes or so.
Boy, you are wearing me out.
I ever tell you about the time me and Keith made homemade bumper car ride with ride mowers in his backyard? Mower blade wounds over 90% of his body. I didn't run him over either. He somehow managed to fall under his own.
90%? His whole body. Ow. Let's get into the stadium.
Y'all know the Midnight Riders? They gonna save us.
Coach, I hate to break it to you, but I don't think they're actually here.
We start their finale, that chopper's gonna know something's up because nobody, and I mean nobody, has a bigger pyrotechnics show than the Midnight Riders.
And that'll signal the chopper pilot. Coach, that's brilliant. I'm sorry about all the bad stuff I said about your crappy band.
It's been a long time since I seen the Riders, but if their finale's the same, that'll signal the chopper pilot. We just need to start it.
Coach, you are a brilliant man. I always wanted to run to a helicopter during a guitar solo, just like in a music video. I'm in! This arena's about to get rocked!
I ain't normally a rock music man, but damn, I love the Riders.
Any ideas on how to start the finale?
Sorry to break it to you, Coach, but your heroes lip sync. There's a tape back here labeled finale.
They have tape music? Shit. Old-ass classic rock clowns.
A Midnight Rider show ain't about the music, Nick. It's about the explosions.
No, they're just saving their voices for the studio, Nick. That's smart. You mock because you're jealous, Nick. These men are living legends. Okay, here's the plan. First, we do a quick check around for corn dogs. Nah, I'm just playing. First, we look for supplies. Then we start the Midnight Rider finale. It's all kinds of fireworks, smoke pots, and lights and shit. That chopper pilot can't miss it. Well, ain't this a bitch? They got a tape for their music. To think I used to like these guys.
Man, that don't matter. I can never hear the music over the pyrotechnics anyway. Lots of bands lip sync. Ain't nothing wrong with saving your vocal cords for the studio.
When I hit this tape, it's gonna blare some old people's rock music and start the finale. Get ready. Unless someone has a better idea, let's rock.
Just like the music video! See? The Midnight Riders music saves lives!
When we start this tape, get ready. The music's gonna be incredibly good, but try to focus.
Coach, when I start this finale, you're not gonna start dancing, are you?
Man, this is gonna be like the 4th time the Midnight Riders have saved my life.
Rock it out!
Turn it up, turn it way up! It's like we're roadies for the Midnight Riders. Thank you, Midnight Riders.
These zombies better be ready to rock.
Rock and roll!
Coach, you're a genius. This worked.
I love you, Midnight Riders! I'll be damned. Even I didn't think that was gonna work.
Okay, I cannot believe this worked. Coach, you are the smartest man alive.
It worked. I love you, Coach.
Woo! Midnight Riders rule!
Thank you, Whispering Oaks, and good night. You have been a great audience.